is Moyin. I'm a student at Monsignor Paul Dwyer and I'm in grade 11.
Hi, my name is Sophie Waha. I am in grade 12. I go to Father Leo J. Austin and I am one of the 2 student trustees for our school board.
I actually just moved to the DCDSB when I was in grade 10, and while I was at the DCDSB I was friends with the last 4 student trustees, and it was kind of something that I was looking forward to applying to. And moving to a new board, I love being involved in my community. I love doing as many things as I can, and being student trustee was as involved as I could get.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to our Senate. Since last year, we kind of had a restructure, so I'm looking forward to see how we work as a team, how we're going to go with the flow, the initiatives that we create. I think that's definitely the biggest difference from last year, the fact that we did restructure. And so it's a bigger team, 21 people. It's going to be fun. We already had our first meeting and it was exciting.
Oh, I'm looking forward to working with all the trustees, senior admin, obviously the students. Personally, I'm looking forward to high school sans COVID. I've heard so much about it and I'm really excited for that.
Definitely the biggest impact that I hope to just leave on the board would be to increase the amount of student advocacy that we see. Student voice is crucial now more than ever before, at least in my opinion. So I hope to bring forward many student voices and advocates and leaders. I think it's about empowering students to use their voices as well. Obviously it's great to hear from the student trustees and the senators, but it's also amazing just to hear from people who are on the ground, who are in the schools, who are witnessing these things, because their voices are crucial as well, and sometimes we won't be able to paint the full picture for the board.
I think before COVID we were having a lot of important conversations that COVID kind of just overshadowed, so making sure that people know that we're still having these conversations, we're not just pushing them aside, making sure that everyone is involved in these conversations, and letting students know the abundance of resources that they have. There's so many things available to us, and just letting them know that they have these resources and they can use them. There are a lot of resources. They've got after school health, mental health, there's a period poverty thing that started last year that a lot of people know about. There's a lot of resources if you have any questions, any concerns, anything going on in your community, if you need any help. There's so many resources and I just wish people knew about them so that they could go to them and get some help.
The most exciting part would definitely be first the Pride initiatives that we ran last year. That was just amazing to see the fact that the flag rose for so many schools, as well as the different events that schools ran, as well as all of our other equity initiatives, so our anti-Black racism initiatives, and just hearing from students on that front. And then the second part would definitely be the restructure of Senate. That was very exciting. It was kind of my first big project as a student trustee, and the fact that it went so well, it pleased me.
I think listening with the ear of the heart means to always remember to look at things from the perspective of another person, to look at things through a lens of tolerance and acceptance of other people, and it has a very broad range of applications. And sometimes it applies to if you're in an argument, what to do, what to listen, if you have a concern, how to see it from the other person's perspective, to letting your siblings have the slice of pizza, something like that.
The theme, it's very broad, I would say, so at least to me, I think it just means actively listening and openly listening as well. Some people will just listen and then won't take it in, so it's really important if we listen with our heart. So listen to what people have to say, empathize with that, take it in, and then use that passion or what you heard to go and create initiatives for other people. So as a student trustee, I hope this year something we can do more is listening more to students who are talking to us, doing some more community work, some more groundwork, because that's how we better our advocacy. That's how we make sure that it's authentic and we're doing our jobs effectively. So hearing more, listening more, actively listening, making sure that we're not just talking, but we're hearing what people have to say and taking that to the board to ensure that this is what students want, so this is how we need to fix it. I would say that I hope student advocates across the board, student leaders, or people who just think that there needs to be change within their schools, feel empowered to speak up, want to speak up. We're always here as student trustees and as Senate to hear what they have to say, to listen to their needs. I really hope that more people reach out to us this year as well. Overall, just to make sure that our board is doing good, that our board knows this is what students are advocating for, and just to speak up, because that's so important. It's no matter where you are with positions, whether that be student councils or equity clubs or groups or committees or even Senate, your voice matters, and it's important, so you need to be able to use it and let the world know as well of what you need. So the best way to get in contact with us would first be our senators and our presidents. If you want to reach out to them on social media, on Instagram, their student council pages as well, they'll be free to then relay the information back to us as a Senate, or you can talk to the student trustees directly. So you can use our Senate Instagram, our own personal social media pages if you have it, our numbers, however, and we'll be sure to get back to you and reply very quickly.